for SEC and special organs at the national level attracted the following: presidential flag bearer, one aspirant who is yet to be nominated to become a candidate. The aspirant is here, is none other than His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The second candidate to be the second aspirant failed to raise the following: he got the forms, paid the requirements, but could not raise a nominator or a seconder. He could not raise a nominator, just like he could not raise a seconder. Besides, he only brought back one nomination form, even when we gave him two. And yet the condition is that you bring the two. The third, any aspirant for presidential and chairman must get signatures of support from the 151 districts that make up Uganda by law. That candidate did not even have a nominator nor a seconder. Therefore, I cannot mention whether he had even the 100 because he didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, the Electoral Commission here is not a theater for drama. And we want to request that anyone coming next time to try to show interest must read the regulations and follow the regulations. Here we don't do drama, but we have the big national theater near Ugandan Parliament of Uganda. Next, second national vice chairperson, national chairperson, also attracted one person. The second person who came could not even give us a copy of his bank slip for us to peruse to find out whether it was authentic. He said he had paid 20 million, but by the look of things, the document he wanted to give us was not genuine. Next is first national vice chairperson has attracted 3 aspirants. Second national vice chairperson has attracted 2. That second national vice chairperson, female, has attracted 2 aspirants. 2 candidates now because we nominated them. Vice chairperson Northern, 4 candidates. Vice chairperson Eastern, 9 candidates. Vice chairperson Central, 7 candidates. Vice chairperson Western, 11 candidates. Vice chairperson Kampala, 5 candidates. Vice chairperson Karamoja, 7 candidates. Special organs. Women's League has attracted 38 candidates. Youth League has attracted 71 candidates. PWD League has attracted 26 candidates. Elders League has attracted 12. Veterans League has attracted 22 candidates. Workers League has attracted 33 candidates. And Entrepreneurs has attracted 39 candidates. In it, we have nominated and will nominate 291 candidates. Number 2, nomination for members of parliament and LOC 5. The commission concluded this nomination for members of parliament successfully and LOC 5 successfully on 30th June 2025. Campaigns are ongoing and wish to regrettably report that some candidates have already inflicted injury on civilians and we've suspended campaigns in some of those areas. For instance, we've suspended campaigns in Bwamba constituency in Bundubujo. We have done the same in Isinjiro, where cars and vehicles and shops were destroyed or looted. And we are monitoring with keenness some other areas where campaigns are moving on, but a lot of abuse. We've also agreed with Zimbabwe that the candidates go on their own, but they have given us their timetable so that we monitor even when they are going individually.
Okay, Sergeant. Okay. On behalf of the NRM Electoral Commission, I, Dr. Tagodo, as chair of the commission, now, His Excellency, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, to be the NRM presidential flag bearer for the 2026 2031. To Your Excellency, that you have been nominated and wait for the next step.
Like the Chairman Electoral Commission stated, there are some level of indiscipline in the party. Indiscipline based on the areas of use of money. We have already registered that our candidates are trying to spend a lot of money to convince the voters. I want to put them on notice that that is not allowed in the party. We do not want money to take precedence over quality and character. To Your Excellency, we have also notified our members and candidates that we have noted with concern the growing incidences of violence in the party. What the Chairman Electoral Commission has reported. We request that you, as the National Chairman of the party, prevail over this, and where possible, I beg and pray that the party should crack the whip and call members to order. Our Constitution, Schedule 4, is very clear on codes of conduct of members and the rules of discipline. We can reprimand them, we can suspend them, we can dismiss them from the party. The party must crack the whip because there is a high level of indiscipline that is growing in the party, and we pray that our candidates should not fall victim of this.
But what we need to do now, as members of the movement, is to make sure our discipline goes high. Let our discipline go high so that they will see the difference between the movement and other parties which they are talking about.
The Electoral Commission for nominating me. And I also want to thank the nominators, the seconders, the nominator, the seconders, and my lawyers and the secretariat who organized all these documents, because they are not easy. You have heard that they got signatures from 151 districts in such a short time. I thank everybody who was involved. I hope the whole membership of the NRM and its structures will support my candidature as the chairman of the NRM for the 2025-2031 period, and also as flag bearer for the NRM in the presidential contest for the 2026-2031 period. Why do I say you should support me now that I'm your flag bearer and your chairman? Why? There must be reasons. It's not just emotional. There must be reasons. It is because I stand here on behalf of the very NRM that started as a student movement in 1965. This is 60 years ago. That nascent student movement emerged in a very fragmented landscape where polarization was following tribes and religious denominations. Wetwatandikira ekibiina ky'abavubuka ensi yamwe yonna mu byobufuzi baali bamaze okugiyuzayuza. Liberation between 1965 and 1986. So you had to liberate. Walina okugyawo enkola eno ey'okuyuzayuza n'okumenyamenya n'okutema mu bantu. Number 2, stabilization between 1986 and today. That's what people are talking about, stability. Number 3, minimum economic recovery by restoring the 3 C's and the 3 T's, as well as eliminating Ebola shortages. Instead of shortages today, you have got a chengera, too much, too many products in the shops. The NRM has been participants in, and for most of the time, leaders of the efforts to liberate Uganda from sectarian fragmentation and political collapse, ensure its economic recovery, ensure the growth and expansion of its economy, ensure that the start of socio-economic transformation of society starts so that Uganda becomes a modern country and starts the struggle for the economic and political integration of Uganda into Africa, so that the wealth creators of Africa have a reliable market to absorb their products. So the NRM has been involved in all these efforts. Liberation, stabilization, transformation, all of them. NRM involved or leading most of the time. However, we can do much better, especially if we eliminate corruption. So this is what we have achieved. What then is next, and why am I coming forward to respond to the millions of Ugandans who have been ordering me with the slogan, Tova Kumain, Babade Bandagira. Tova Kumain, do not leave the main electricity line. So the reason I accept and the NRM supports, I'm sure, are 2. It is for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is to work with the NRM structures to clarify the importance of the 6 aspects that are very crucial in ensuring that Uganda, and maybe by example other parts of Africa, do not again miss the bus of history as happened in the past when Europe transformed and Africa stagnated and was enslaved.